that. I just want to thank everybody for coming. We put this together. Everybody give Kaliyah a round of applause because this is about her today. Thank the coaches, the staff, Sam, Coach Long. I want to introduce a couple of people. We got Kurt, the athletic director. If you could just raise your hand so we can thank you as a family. Coach Long, if you can come up here real quick. Coach Long is not going to be here for the whole thing, so he's coming in. And I just wanted to acknowledge him. He's been with Kaliyah for the last 3 years. And we just want to say thank you. And we know you have to go, so we're going to give our thank you to you now. And we appreciate everything you did for Kaliyah. And if you did want to say something to Kaliyah, we're going to give you the mic real quick.
Oh, man. You know what? Oh, my God. Look at it. She and I are the same. I don't like talking to you. I was most impressed by the name on front of the shirt. Georgetown means academics, and it means good education, and that's what I was most impressed by when I found out what she was doing. Not surprised at all when she was 13 years old and walked into the admission office. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I had a snowball's chance, because I thought this child is like a good ball player. I don't think she's going to come to George School. Mom and I talked, and I just kept hoping. I kept telling people, this child walked in here, she's as tall as I am, and she's going to be good. And then I found out she was coming. I was shocked. I was happy, and I knew it was going to happen because I had worked so hard to recruit her, and I knew that I was the best coach for her. No, I had no chance. So, but she has been remarkable for me because she just does so many wonderful things, and she's a good person. That's what I told every coach I taught. I love her personality. She's fun. She gets in practice, she's crazy. Kids laugh. She sneaks out if she don't want to do stretching. That's her personality. But she's just such a great person. So I'm happy about Georgetown because that's a great education. So when it's all said and done, that's what's most important for me. But I love working with her. And I'm happy to be here. I'm sorry, I have to go early because I have work to do.
See, he messed up the agenda.
Yeah. So I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, congratulations.
Okay. First things first, give an honor to God, and we're going to take a moment of silence for our loved ones we lost this year to COVID-19. This year, our family suffered 5 tragic losses. The first one I want to acknowledge, and then we can take a moment of silence. My Aunt Frida Taylor, if I start talking about her, I'll cry, so we're not going to do that right now. Marty Taylor, her son died. My Uncle Ross, we had like 4 or 5 immediate family members that we lost this year, so I want to publicly acknowledge them. My Aunt Francine, she actually passed away from COVID, so we want to acknowledge her. We had a cousin named Wade Clement that died, all within a few months. And the most significant loss to me was my little cousin, Zari Allen. We lost her she was murdered. She was 18 on her way to Sacramento State, and she was murdered on the same day she committed. So this moment of silence, and she was also a USA track star. So this moment, this event is dedicated to her and Kaliyah and her, in her honor. So if we could take a moment of silence for those family members and those who lost loved ones to COVID-19. Thank you. The first thing we're going to do is allow Kaliyah to sign her letter of intent. So they can do a little photo shoot. So Kaliyah's going to sign. Okay, it's an invisible piece of paper because her intent came over DocuSign. So we're going to pretend like we signed it, but she is going to sign it and send it back today. So just for, the purpose. Okay? It's one of those days, but we appreciate it. All right, just sign your name. So I love you. Okay. And so what we're going to do now is allow Kaliyah to just say a brief. Kaliyah does not like speaking in front of people. She doesn't like being the center of attention, but she do want to say a couple thank yous. And she's going to give you short if she wants to, or she can do it long. Okay.
Thank you guys for coming. I want to thank my mom, first and foremost, and my coaches. I'm getting a little emotional.
Coach Pervis, Coach Rick, Coach Long, Coach Lakeisha, Coach Rachel, all the coaches, and some aren't here, Chris Darwin, Ty, Antoine. It takes a team to get her here. So if anybody think this was her dad, if anybody think this is the easy road, think again. There are people that sacrifice their lives for us, and all of you are here because of that reason. You gave a little piece of yourself to us to make this happen. So Kaliyah and I and her dad are forever grateful to you guys for giving a little piece of your life to her. Also, my in-laws who are here, Connie and Johnny Myricks, man. Again, we'd be here all night if I go through a whole bunch of thank yous. My mom, she's in California, silent supporters everywhere. My best friend, every step of the way. It couldn't happen without her. My family here, friends, all of us, it took to get Kaliyah to this point, and we want to say thank you. And I was going to do a little speech, but I'm not even going to do it because I'm a crybaby. So we're just going to leave it at thank yous. And I want to open the floor up to anybody that might want to say something to Kaliyah. So I'm going to come around to you guys. I'm going to start with Coach Pervis, if you don't mind, just saying a couple things. If you want to come up here, if you're not shy, you can come up here so we don't have to move. Everything you're going to say now is to Kaliyah and how you feel. This is Coach Pervis, a trainer.
How's everybody doing? Good. Listen, we are so proud of this young lady. I remember meeting her, I would say, 8 years ago?
Yep.
8 years ago, and the one thing I didn't know is that eventually we would end up in this situation because she is a tireless worker. She works extremely hard, but the most important thing, I'm going to reiterate what Coach said earlier, is that Georgetown school, that's one heck of a selection. It's an academic institution, and we know that you're going to go there with this time. So, congratulations. We love you.
Thank you, Coach.
I first want to say thank you to Stephanie and the coaches that were there when I wasn't there. But Kaliyah, you know I love you very much. You're my baby twin. But I'm so proud of you for going to Georgetown because it's a very good academic school. And I know that you got some serious brains. If you didn't have basketball, you got the brains from day one. And that makes me very proud. So you keep doing what you're doing, baby. Put that good foot forward like you always do. And know that as long as I walk this earth, you have me. Okay? Love you, baby.
Anybody want to come up here? Because I'm coming to you. Y'all gonna say something. Her brother. This is Kevin Myricks Jr.
Since I was starting.
Yeah, we cry babies.
Yeah, no, Kaliyah, you know what? As a few people have already said before, this is no surprise. I just want to tell you, I'm saying that I'm proud of you is an understatement. I've watched you grow from a baby to where you are now. And I just want to say you're a very brilliant person. And you have a brilliant mind. And just keep putting that foot forward. And you can do anything you want. And again, I can't really formulate what I want to say, but just know I'm very proud of you. And I love you. Just keep doing what you do.
Taylor, Shy, Division, you want to say something? I'm trying to get her siblings up here. You don't have to, but I'm going to come out there if you don't come to me. Because I know you guys want to say something to her because you guys say it to me. So she needs to hear it. This is Khadijah, my oldest daughter, but this is always there for us. Come on, Khadijah. You got to.
I just wanted to tell you that I'm proud of you. I've been here, you've been here forever, and you need it with your support of everyone.
I told y'all we were tired, baby. It started at the top. You know, I skipped my whole speech so everybody can say something to her, because it's about her. It's not about us, it's about her. Kaliyah has missed basketball, she has missed birthday parties. She missed events. So today is her day.
Very lucky. We're so proud of you. And I know you're going to do this. And whenever you behave, you know I will always be
Anybody else? Markeisha, Mariette, Des, Miss Melissa. This is a parent of another teammate who understands the grind. Her daughter attends the school as well. Her name is Ellison. This is her mom, Melissa. And Sophia also attends. She got two here.
Forget her.
Right.
Listen, we are so proud of you because for a few years now, you guys have had a chance to play together. And I always knew you would make it. I always knew. And I'm grateful to your mom because when Alexis left her previous school, you called me right away and you paid it forward to us to get here. And the fact that my kid's going to an amazing school now because of it, I thank you. You're an amazing kid and you're going to do great. And I know the girls are proud of you. And I'm really proud of you. You need that. Good luck, okay?
Let me introduce these ladies. This is Rachel, our head coach, and our other co-head coach. We got two head coaches. How about that?
Hey, I just want to say, no, I've only known you, other girls in the gym, just a couple months now. As you know, I was here, left, came back. I want to tell you, just a couple mornings in the gym and outside on the track, I've never seen Georgetown kids work that hard. With a smile, no less. And texting me the night before saying, are we working out? Can you bring a lat? Can you bring this? Can you bring that? So I just want to say I'm really impressed with you and your teammates already. Hard work. I know you've been putting it in and I know you'll continue to do so. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I'm excited for the rest of the school year.
It's okay. Kaliyah, I was going to say, I literally just met you Wednesday, July. And I remember Kurt calling me, Rachel calling me, Peyton's father calling me nonstop. You got to come to Georgia School. You got to come to Georgia School. And I'm like, I don't know, I have other offers. But when I seen you walk in the gym, I didn't tell your mom then, but I knew right away I was going to come to Georgia School and coach because of you. And you walked in and just watching your work ethic and watching, your attention to detail and your passion for the game, it made me fall in love with basketball again. And me personally, I never played with post players, so I'm super excited to coach one. And again, you was already signed to Georgetown before I met you, but I'm happy to not only help your teammates, but help you as well be overly prepared when you do get there next year. So just want to say I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Enjoy this moment and know that you made history, not just for your family, but Georgetown as well. So, congratulations.
Her teammate Peyton, this is a little story behind this. Peyton and Kaliyah, you know, put them on the spot. Peyton is Kaliyah's friend. Scoot over. These kids they want to be on social media, but they don't want to get in front of the mic. This is Peyton Kennedy. Kaliyah and Peyton met when they were on the first DEA team, 7th grade team. And her father said to me, we're not going anywhere. And here we are, about 6, 7, 8 years later. She came to the George School because her friend was here, and they've been playing basketball for quite a while. So I want to know if you want to say something. If you don't, it's okay. You know they're friends.
I'm very proud of you. I know your mom said, you know, she said it's 2016, we got a chance to play
Slow down.
We got a chance to play together again last year. So I'm super excited. We all know we're going to get to this moment. So I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
It's okay. And Missy, I'm gonna come to you. Okay, I'm on. You see how it changed my mind, Tamika, Amira? I'm acknowledging people. Her Aunt Danielle. You gotta get into the front. This is another one that's been there. Silent, supporter, up front. This is her Aunt Danielle.
Kaliyah, I'm so very proud of you. I understand the journey that you're about to go on. It's so exciting. You're going to a wonderful school. I told people I don't even know that well, and I need to go to Georgetown. So I'm just so excited. I know that we're always going to be here for you. Love you, support you. We're going to come to your games. We're going to embarrass you. That's okay. We're doing it out of love. I'm so very proud of you. So very excited for the next chapter. And just enjoy the ride. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm looking. Anybody else want to say anything? Is that Simone? Okay, Tamika. Come on. These two also. We call them the three amigos. Peyton, Amira. All of them are still playing basketball. These two are a part of that 7th grade team. And again, when Peyton, Amira, and Kaliyah met, they became the three amigos, and they've been hanging out and friends since. So this is Tamika, her mother.
But no, I want to just say, you know, we love Stephanie. Your son kind of bullied us up here, so we were like,
oh, did he? Good job, Kevin.
But I just want to say that, you know, you were ordained for this. And everything that you need for where you're going, God already gave it to you before you even thought of it. By your mom, or your dad, or any of us. I want you to know that. You're the total package, all right? Remember that.
This is Amira.
I met Lily a long time ago. And I've always just loved watching her work out in the gym. She works really hard. I'm emotional too.
That goes to show you how genuinely people. See, Kaliyah didn't know how many people were watching her. And she always kind of was quiet and always misunderstood. And people took it as, what's wrong with Kaliyah? Kaliyah just minds her business and do what she got to do. But behind the scenes, there's so many people watching you. So you never know who's watching you. And this is the result of her hard work and people just wanting to be around somebody that works hard and try to achieve success. Success is your own definition. And Kaliyah decided early on that she wanted to do this. She wasn't sure along the way, but we had people kicking us in the tail saying, you ain't doing enough. But certain people know what it takes to get here, and we didn't. So, anybody else want to say anything to Kaliyah? I think I see a couple more friends here that's been rocking with her. Right here. Is that Simone? Their mask covers them up. So, this is Simone, right? Simone, I got it right? got it right, probably. Simone is her classmate, friend, and all of that.
Yeah, we met freshman year and we've grown and created a friend group, and I think we're probably one of the closest friends I have in my life right now. And it's just phenomenal to see you thrive and go to an exceptional school, and I'm so excited to visit you in Georgetown, and I just know that out of the whole friend group, like, we're gonna thrive together. It's just like the first step. It's just great to see you. So, love you. Just because we've been rooming together, I'll give her a hug, but yeah.
I'm sorry, we weren't supposed to be touching, but it's one of these things where sometimes you just can't help it. So this COVID thing really kind of makes things hard, right? But I want to say thank you for being her friend. Okay. And who did we miss? Anybody else? Because I want to say thank you. Okay. We got two more stragglers coming off the street. We got Tamara Taylor and Felicia Clement. These two also have been here for Kaliyah and myself. And I guess they got brave enough to say something.
Hey, Coach. I want you to know that I'm very proud.
There's a story behind this. There's a story. Stay right here.
I watched you grow and you never gave up. You make me never gave up. I'm so proud.
Let me stop right here for a minute. This one right here, this is one of the reasons why Kaliyah is still standing. She had 5 brain surgeries, and Kaliyah watched her. She came to live with us, and we just tried to make sure that she had our support through it all. And after every surgery, she fought. So again, Kaliyah was watching her. See, sometimes we think we're helping that person get through that moment. That other person is helping you. So while she saw Kaliyah saw Took is her nickname. By the way, after this day, nobody can call her Lily. You have to call her Kaliyah. She outgrew it. So if you know her well, you can say it. But if you just met her, y'all let people know you cannot call her Lily. Okay. So, but to go back to this story, this one right here, she gave us the strength to move, to get up again after every surgery. And we're not trying to make this a pity party or anything like that. We want to show a sign of strength and how sometimes things happen, and her mother is the one we lost. Her brother is the one we lost. My uncle is the one we lost. So we've been fighting to get through and to get here. And that one right there kept fighting because this one kept fighting. Everybody thought she wasn't going to be here, and we lost all these other people. So that goes to show you, only God has that final say. So you never know who is watching you. I love you. You've been there for us, and you gave us the strength when we didn't have it. And I'm going to pass the mic to my cousin because I was trying not to cry.
I need to tighten it up.
We the 3 Stooges. So just so y'all know, we're connected by blood and for life and friendship. And they try to bully me too, but it's about Kaliyah. It's on.
So, I just want to say I'm super proud of you. I know you're going to love DC. I went to the other George, but it's still as exceptional as Georgetown. And I am very excited about you making great decisions, persevering through, and just being you. At the end of the day, nothing else matters except for you enjoying yourself, experiencing life, and really seeing everything that comes through. And so you've done very well at being who you are, and just don't change that. And we're all going to be trying to do the best.
She's a certified public accountant, so she pushed Kaliyah to go study accounting. Just want y'all to know.
Thank you. Please and thank you.
Anybody else? Yes, Kelly. But we have engineers in our family. Her dad's an engineer, grandfather, we have a lot of great examples that were set in front of her. Her aunt is a collegiate athlete and professional. We got Lakeisha in our life, that's a professional and athlete. Coach Pervis, again, beating us up, talking about you need to know what it takes to get here, because I know, but we know. If you ain't spending 7 days in the gym, you can't work with Pervis, because Pervis, I'm telling you, he knows what it takes. Coach Rick, that one right there, I want y'all to point, look that one right there. Coach Rick, I'm trying to, because he's from North Philly, right? And I'm not gonna go there, but Coach Rick and his son, Chris Darling, have been there from day one when Kevin began to play basketball. He hasn't missed many games, and I'm gonna read you some quotes from some of these people that were in our life. And one of the things that Coach Rick said, over and over and over and over, it's about repetition. Whenever Kaliyah would stumble and not do her little drills or do the things in the game, he would often tell me, Steph, it's about repetition. Kaliyah's time and time again, she's repeated. She got knocked down, she got back up. She got knocked down, she got back up. We lost Aunt Frida, she got back up. But Coach Rick, all this whole season, didn't miss a game. And for that support and commitment, not just to the game, but to this person right here, he was one of the most intricate people in this arena that helped him and his son. But Chris couldn't make it, but without them two kicking me, I'm gonna read you a quote from Chris. You don't have to love the game of basketball, but you have to strive for excellence. So when we came to the George School, we knew we were gonna have the best of both worlds. So she strives for excellence off the court and on the court. That's what allowed her to be attractive to the Georgetown University, because that's an institution you can't come without having that desire to be great, okay? I'm gonna read you a quote from my best friend. Oftentimes, when I was in tears, she would say, pray on it. She wouldn't say anything else. Pray on it. When things got rough, we prayed on it. We began to teach Kaliyah how to just go in her room, meditate, and just pray on a situation. So, and Kaliyah taught me, this is a quote, that's not really a quote, but how to listen to her. I don't like to listen to anybody, y'all know that. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. However, she taught me how to listen. It took me a minute to get there, but I would say this to you parents. If you want your kid to be successful in any arena, you gotta listen to them. If Kaliyah didn't want to do this, she wouldn't be here. So I listened to her. Coach Kai, he can train till the wheels fall off. Or he could be in the gym 24 hours a day. And again, repetition. That word seemed to be a theme in our life. And that's what we look for. Is who's standing up and who's repeating the same thing over with excellence. And I'm taking over because Kaliyah doesn't like to talk in front of people, but I wanted this day to be special for her. And after today, she'll be fine. She's nervous and all of that. So these words, they're mine, but they're also things that she has communicated to me and things that I saw her do and some of the things that people said in my life. My mother and father-in-law, they were quiet supporters. They at home, every live stream, that's why we're streaming today. Dad, this is for you. Never wavering, always sending Kaliyah text messages, asking how she's doing. Mommy sitting there, how's Kaliyah? Those moments, every time she went to school, I had to bring her by there. I didn't have to, but we brought her by there to just get that word of encouragement from people who really, really loved her. And that's what she needed, to know that she was loved from people, not just in her family. So they fed her. She didn't know it, but I just want to say thank you. And that right there was enough at times when others couldn't be there. And my mom always sending care packages. Linda, again, she wouldn't be here without Granny Linda. She's in California, she's live streaming. I'm sending her videos. When you become a parent like this, you learn to do a lot of things that you didn't think you could do. So I had to become a videographer, a writer, you name it. So I began to record the game so other people can see her. And she finally got comfortable with me recording her because she knew with COVID-19 hitting that in order for the schools to see her, I would have to record her. So my mom began to start asking me for the videos. Now they're putting all this other pressure. While other parents are sitting out in the parking lot, I'm in the gym sweating my wig off. Yeah, I wear wigs sometimes, but anyway. But just when parents didn't want to do the things that I did, it wasn't because I wanted to do it all the time, let me be honest. But I had to get it out there. So my mom, thank you for always supporting me and Kaliyah. And we're gonna wrap this up. I'm just Coach Lyle, Yvonne, these are people that have been intricate in our life. And I'm probably forgetting people, but I did want to, before I close this, talk about my Aunt Frida. Now this probably is going to make me cry. Every day, she would pack us a care package. Every day. People thought it was me bringing snacks to the games. Yeah, I ate it up. Where's Stephanie? She got snacks. Those snacks didn't come from me. They came from my aunt. She died this year. And she said before she died, I just want to see her make it. So those wings, those gummy bears, those Gatorades, every plane ride that we went on, she made sure we were prepared. Preparation is key. In order to get where you're going to go in anything in life, you have to prepare yourself. My aunt, all I would do was drive to her house, and Kaliyah would say, "Did you get the wings?" I got the wings. And trust me, they didn't make it to the airport. But again, she made sure we were prepared. Rick made sure we were prepared. Danielle made sure we were prepared in a sense that she's following in your footsteps. College, going to school, giving up the fun stuff and doing what she's a track star at Baylor University, from Baylor University in Willingboro. So Danielle showed Kaliyah what it took to get there. Pervis, example, #1 NBA 1989 draft pick. And I'm probably jacking it up. But again, having these type of people, her dad, just intricate in being who he is, going to work every day, helping us taking care of the kids. Even though he lived in North Carolina, made sure he sent money to her and so she can get what she needed to get done. Her brother, he went to Lawrenceville. It wasn't easy, the environments that our kids were in, but he set that path for her. Then Kayla followed him to San Francisco University. They both have degrees. Kadeja, my oldest daughter, always making sure we had a place to stay. She has her own apartment. She's the first one out of all of my children that have their own apartment. My surrogate son, Brandon Taylor. Brandon, if you're looking, he did 8 years in the Navy. He just got out. He's now going to the university. So we have people that were examples that continue to show up in our life. Marquisha, Jasmine. I'm looking around the room because I'm running out of stuff to say. So thank you. If I missed anybody, Kaliyah, I'm I'm gonna end with saying, I'm proud of you, I love you, you inspire me. Okay, see, that's what she do when she wants to show. Here's what I wanted to say. Over here, these little bags right here, these came from the Wing Kitchen. I'm not trying to sell them, but these are some fried donuts and some fried cornbread. When I say they are to die for, so please make sure you pick up one of these bags before you leave, or you will be sorry. I tried to get the wings here, but we can't have open food. But I did get a little treat for everybody, so make sure you take one of these. And one thing I want to do real quick. Oh, we are ahead of schedule. I want to do a little trivia. What? Trivia. Hold on. So I have some gifts up here. I'm gonna give them out because I just messed up the whole agenda. So, but I'm gonna do a little trivia to see how well some of you know Kaliyah. If you get it right, you can come up here and pick a Georgetown Hoya cookie up. It's a little magnet with her face, so you will never forget her. You know. Like that. She doesn't. So she's gonna be on somebody's refrigerator forever. You know. As a matter of fact, her godmother, come up here and get one of these. Instead of doing a raffle, I'm gonna have everybody come up and pick up an item. She got about 9,000 of these magnets on her refrigerator. One more.
You want to just take a picture?
Oh yeah, I forgot the photo shoot.
Just because she has to go back to training and y'all have to.
So can we do Danielle?
Can she get a quick picture? Just because she has to go back. Yeah.
With the coach? Oh, okay.
Take the teams. You want to go on that side? That way, yeah. Go.
So what we're gonna do is like a photo shoot. So certain groups of people will come up at a time. So I'm gonna do me and her brothers, her siblings, Coach Cree and Coach Dolly. If you would take a picture with her, we would love to have that.
It's all right. I got it.
All my family at one point. I didn't even see Sophia and Alexis here. Alexis, get over here. Alexis has been playing with Lily for a couple years, and she tried to sneak out of here.
Okay. Hello. So I just want to say that I'm extremely proud of you, and I'm so happy that throughout this past couple years at your school and at BBA, I've watched you grow as a person and as an athlete, and I couldn't be more proud of you. And
Okay, that's good. She just thought she was gonna get it right. Yeah, you love me. I was gonna get you to 10. Thank you so much for coming. So, Kadeja, Kayla, Kevin.
This is before we do the photos.
Okay.
Here, maybe over here, and I'll have everybody in the.
You tell me what we should do. How we do it.
Oh, everybody's gonna see. Actually, not close to her for this one.